Hey guys, how's it going? We're at Tiny Animal World headquarters this morning. Going to do a little short video here on how to easily, with our straight line garden edging, make yourself a tree square. We have our tree rings, as you know, which are very, very popular. Really look great in place. We have various sizes of those from 600 up to 1.5 meters in diameter. But today, as I was saying, we're going to give you a little bit of a video demonstration on how we put together the squares or the surrounds for the trees for an existing tree. This is what we end up with a 1 meter by 1 meter section. This is one of our a chunk of 2 meter, which is this one. Straight line that it comes off the shelf. What we've done is we've used the angle grinder, cut through it, cut an additional notch so we have them on both sides. We'll end up using corner pegs to keep them in place. You can imagine all 4 corners. And to get there, of course, we're going to measure it. Nice 90-degree cut. Mark it with some chalk. The health and safety protection, very important when you're dealing with one of these. And this is one of my favorite little tools. This is the Milwaukee raked angle grinder with a steel cutter on it. They work really well. They go straight through the steel, as you'll see, quite easily. But I will get myself set up with the safety equipment, and then we'll make that cut. See what it looks like. Right now we have changed out the cutting head to the grinding head for the angle grinder on my wonderful Milwaukee Fuel here. I am not sponsored by Milwaukee Fuel. I just love their product. These things are fantastic. The batteries last forever, and I've just found them a lot better than the other guys, even some of the German ones. These are very, very nice units. At any rate, when I change that out, because I'm a little bit accident prone, I always take the battery off, even though it has the safety mechanism on there. You never know. These are spinning at a pretty good RPM, very high rate of knots. So hold on really well. If you can't hold on with 2 hands, make sure you're in control of these things all the time, because it will spin off. I'm saying this because I'm making an assumption that some people haven't used these very much, and you want to be very, very careful with them. They do come with a guard as well. If you're not used to them, I'd suggest you leave that on. And what I do, as you might have noticed, is when I cut, I use the edge of the body just to support it on, and I go with the rotation. So that way it keeps it going in a nice line, and it's not going to kick back on me. Alrighty, and we will do a bit more grinding, show you a bit of that, and then we'll pop them together and show you what they're finished up. Okay, so we have cut our 4 pieces, 1 meter each. We have our slots placed into them. I don't have anything but concrete here, but I'm just going to show you how this works regardless. It's pretty simple. You normally have these 2 in place. Our handy dandy teeth that we have on all of our tiny anvil edging really help you out in placing them before you have to finish them off with the pegs. So just get them in place, get everything lined up. And it just pops in like that. Work your way around. And the last one in here. Everything lined up nicely. They slip in nicely as they slip over and punch into the ground. You'll see they actually keep everything nicely in line, exactly where it's supposed to be. And then depending on what kind of ground I am in, you can use a rubber mallet. If it's tougher ground, I do use a sledgehammer. It's no big deal. You give it a bit of a knock. This stuff is very, very strong. Corten is corrosion resistant, tensile strength, and I find I can beat the stuff up pretty well. You get the idea. We will do one of these up, get around a tree, out at our property and get you an idea of what they really look like in place, and do the backfill, and we'll do that in another video. You can see how it actually looks. We do provide this service. If you like the idea of the square, it's meter by meter, and just give us a call. We have the pricing on them. You can talk to Annette or Paula or Rodrigo here, who's kind enough to be filming, maybe even Opie. You know Opie? Smart dog. So there you go. It's Tiny Anvil. We are here based in New Zealand. We do this product here, as you can see behind me. We do a lot of other things. We do some really, really neat architectural and design features for your garden area, your planted area, your backyard, entertaining area, patios, you name it. Give us a call. We can ship worldwide if you've got a big order. I think that for working with large areas, this type of edging is the cleanest and best looking and easiest to install. So yeah, that's about it for me. See you in the next video when we're out doing this with trees and making them look sharp.